Hey, are you shooting me because I'm pretty? No, I'm gonna review you. Oh, sorry about that. Hey guys, and welcome back to another fan review, and finally, we're back to reviewing fans a little more frequently. Last time I couldn't do that, but now I can. So, yeah, what's up with fan review? Why has there been a less frequent upload schedule? First of all, some of the fans haven't reached 1 year yet, and most of the new fans that I got, which are actually old, can be reviewed immediately, but I needed to tweak some things like overhaul their motors because some of these owners did not take care of these properly, but they worked. The older you go for fans, the more reliable they get, no matter what type of fan it is. Older's just better, so I can't say the same for modern fans. Here, see, we have a Matsushita motor. So, let's finally talk about what type of fan this is. This is the first living fan that I'm gonna be reviewing, which means it doesn't have an adjustable pipe. So, yeah, so let's get to the review. So first of all, the build. Actually, considering that this is made in 2004, I mean, this is the slightly flimsier Matsushita grill because it's clip type. It's made in like 2002 to 2004. Actually though, it's still pretty stiff, but it wasn't as stiff as the Matsushita grills that we're used to. It's not as stiff, but it's still stiff nonetheless. I am a little bit concerned with these welds, but they seem to be all okay. There's not any broken welds, so yeah, it's a decent motor cover. Of course, is hard as usual. It's a Matsushita. It's actually a lot harder than the older ones. Like, damn. Especially in this part where the vent is. This is where usually the softest part of the Matsushita BMC is. It's hard. Well, if you take off the front motor cover, it's soft, like all Matsushita BMCs, but that's to prevent, like, I see some old fans, like, having broken, like, holes on their, like, rear motor cover because the motor cover was actually a hard plastic instead of, like, soft, flexible plastic that becomes hard when you put support material on it. Yeah, this is not gonna do that. I mean, I haven't seen a Matsushita fan with a broken rear motor cover before, maybe except some of these vents cut off, but yeah, the thing itself, not really. The body, well, yeah, it's stiff. It's a living fan. It's a pretty thin fan, and you can squeeze this all you want. It's not gonna creak. So, yeah, all the time. Rotary switch, yeah, pretty good. And then we have a non-adjustable pipe, which makes this fan sort of a midget, but yeah, so that's the build. It's pretty good, but the grills are a little questionably flimsy, but yeah, it's a good fan nonetheless. I mean, it's just a grill. Could be better. Features, well, it's a basic living fan. Literally nothing else. So it's not even adjustable. It has 5-way oscillation though. And you can see there, it has 5-way oscillation. You have tilt adjustment, which is pretty standard. And then we have our 3 speeds over here. So yeah, not much features at all. It's just a normal living fan. So now let's proceed with the airflow test, I guess. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's start with the airflow test now. So let's start with speed 3. Turn this guy off. No wait, not speed 3. Speed 1. There we go. So
Why are you folded?
that is not how I usually test my fans. My tissues are usually unfolded. So yeah, speed 1. still air here. It should be as good as the other Matsushita ones. So there's still air here, like, yeah, air. Yeah, air. No, it doesn't reach here. About here's where, wait, no, let's go back further. I can still feel air here. So, yeah, whoa, okay. There's still some here. Not here. So it stops about here for speed 1. Let's go to speed 2. Damn. Okay. Okay, let's just go to the previous area where it stopped, I guess. Okay, there's here now. Huh. Okay, about here. So speed 1 stops at this chair, speed 2 stops here. Now let's go with speed 3. Damn, I think I placed it in the wrong area. Whatever, who cares? Okay, there's wind here. Look, the Halloween decor's moving around. Yep, there's still stuff here. Yeah, I think it stops about here. So 1, 2, 3. I don't have an anemometer to compare the wind speeds, but yeah. There we go. Yeah, that concludes our airflow tests. Sorry, yeah, that annoying noise was caused by the uneven floor that we have here. So, yeah, now let's talk about the reliability of this fan. So, 2004, 2002 to 2004 specifically. This could be a 2002 one, so let's reference it referring to a 2002 version. It's pretty old. It's 20 years old. It's already past the old era, kinda. It's now neo vintage or something, like a newer vintage fan. It's not exactly vintage like you'd know vintage, but 20 years is pretty old for a fan. So yeah, it's basically sort of neo vintage as it passed 20 years old, I guess. So don't even get me started, because when I got this, it was horribly dirty, and yeah, it worked, and it had a different blade actually when it came. It had a union blade, so yeah, pretty reliable, to be honest. It's as usual for a Matsushita motor. So what do we get from this? So yeah, the KDK L40Y is a really good fan. So let's start rating all of it. Build is really good. It just falls short in the grills. Other than that, it's a really good build. It's actually a better build than their stand fans. Like, this is incredibly stiff. So I gotta give it an 8 still, even though the grills are sort of like flimsy. It literally just takes it back in the other parts of the fan. Like, it's just durable. The features, again, there's not much. I'm gonna give it a 6 just because it still has the 5-way, but other than that, there's not much features. So airflow's really good, as usual for a Matsushita fan blade. It's almost the rivaling power of an industrial fan, except industrial fans have wider wind and a little faster speeds to actually blow. A bit more air, but for a normal 16-inch fan, Matsushita still takes the cake with that. And so it's a 9 still. So as usual for a rating of a Matsushita blade, that has a 1992 speed motor. If we're talking about the 1997 speed, it's 8 because it runs a lot slower, but this runs fast. So it's the 9. It's the same as the F40DE and the F40 SLM if it had like the Matsushita blade. I remember reviewing the F40 SLM when it had the weird stupid blade and the weird neck. So yeah, now it has the original parts, so don't worry, it's good now. So yeah, reliability, should I rate it the same as the old Matsushita motors? Yeah, I think I should, because when I got this, it was literally just dirty. It didn't have any issues at all. So I guess we're gonna rate that a 9 out of 10 because it's really good reliability. It will last you longer. If they didn't think this was dead, they would probably still be using this, and I wouldn't have this fan. But lucky for me, that shaft pin like broke. I don't know how a shaft pin breaks, but yeah, that's pretty weird. So yeah, we have our final total score of, so we have a total score of 32 out of 40, which is really good. Like, that's actually pretty good for a fan. Like, that's really generous rating for me, to be honest. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Stay cool.